For In the News TV Daily, Kodak Black gets jumped by 7 officers while he's currently locked up in Kentucky. Plus, we're talking about Lil Tjay. Now, this is the New York rapper. Now, he's in big trouble. He's in big trouble with the ladies. He got some IG models on his top. And then he has some real live goons from New York, and they're on his top. Now, they're really looking for him, and this situation really might spill into the streets. Tjay, he's saying that he's going to snatch one of the chains from one of the biggest and baddest crews in New York. Now, we're talking about the crew with A-Boogie and Don Q. Now, they want all of the smoke with Lil Tjay. Now, thanks so much for liking the video and hitting the subscribe button. Now, if you're new to my channel, or if you're new, this is your first time watching it, make sure you scroll down and press the subscribe button. Now, this channel, I actually post every single day with the news, so make sure you're in tune. Now, let's see if we can get this video to 5,000 likes. Now, I quickly want to mention, now, I am actually creating a class that will help people make thousands and thousands of dollars each month on YouTube. All you really need is a computer, a microphone, and you can make money the way I'm making it. But the class will start very, very soon. I will have more information. But if you're interested in my equipment, a lot of people hit me up about my equipment. Make sure you look at the description below. Make sure you click the link and use my link. It doesn't take any money from you, but it does give me some type of incentive if you guys actually purchase the products. But make sure you purchase the products, and I will create the class. It will be very affordable. That way you guys can make some money. You tap in, I will keep you guys updated. Now let's get into the news. Now, Kodak Black, now just this morning, he posted to his social media to give the fans an update on what's going on with Kodak. Now, according to Yak, or whoever posted for Yak, he is still being treated unfairly. Now, during the actual post on social media, Kodak Black reveals that he was jumped by 7 guards this morning. Now, he went to his page to say this. He says, "We just heard from the fellow inmates at Max Big Sandy, Kentucky in regards to Kodak Black's treatment. He couldn't put this up himself, and he's not allowed to because he doesn't have a phone or visitation for the next 6 months, as it is a punishment for the incident in the Miami location. Though this was a separate case and it happened in September, they didn't even give him credit for that time." Now, Friday night, he was beaten badly while handcuffed by 7 guards at the Big Sandy location. They hit him in the head and hit him with a metal object, and then after the guards hit him in his sack, we're talking about the Jews. Not so gangster now, you're gonna need big marbles to survive in here. Now, Bill Capri, also known as Kodak Black, is getting the Justice Department and the FBI involved in this situation. Now, they also left Kodak Black's contact information on the actual post. So if anyone wants to actually write to Kodak Black or give him any words of encouragement, here is the actual address. Now, at the end of the day, I wonder why these people are giving Kodak Black such a hard time. At the end of the day, do you think Kodak maybe did something to someone higher up and they're just taking it out on him? Or maybe they're just trying to break him on the inside. But me personally, I think that he's young, black, and rich, and he's an outspoken individual, and I think they just watch the YouTube videos or watch anything on Kodak Black, and they're just taking it out on him. But let me know in the comments below, how can we protect Kodak? I have sent him a letter, so hopefully he reads it. If he reads it and he writes back, I definitely will be the first to let you guys know. But reach out to Kodak, man, send him some strength, some love, and make sure he pushes through, because at the end of the day, Kodak Black is for us, and he's from our culture. Now, in other news, I'm not gonna lie, man, this week I had no idea who this New York rapper by the name of Tjay, he goes by Lil Tjay. Now, the 19-year-old who just celebrated a birthday is getting more than physical gifts. Now, he's been getting the fame all around the world in the clout. Now, it seems like it comes from clapping the cheeks of Ruby Rose and Chinese Kitty. Now, they're both social media influencers and rappers. Now, quick backstory with Ruby Rose. Now, Ruby is the ex-girlfriend of Playboy Cardi's. Now, while spending time with Lil Tjay, she sees a message from his phone. There's another girl. Now, this is when Ruby Rose got upset and called the authorities on Lil Tjay. Now, this is the reason that Tjay didn't want to pay for her returning flight. Pretty much, he blew her out for his birthday, and he didn't want to return because he called the authorities on him. And now, after Ruby Rose found her way back to home, she went to her social media to say that she really didn't need the money. She had her own money, but Tjay flew her out, and she was just making sure that she got returned home without spending any of her money. Now, after this situation settled down with Ruby Rose and Lil Tjay, this is when Chinese Kitty actually stepped into the situation. Now, this time, Lil Tjay pretty much kissed and told when it came to Chinese Kitty, and he told it in front of his 1.5 million followers on IG. So pretty much, Chinese Kitty denied the rumors of Tjay smashing. Now, this is when Tjay gave vivid details on how he smashed her at the crib. Now, not only did he smash her at the crib, he said that he smashed her while her son was in the room. Roll it.
Chinese Kitty, why do you want clout? Why are you clout chasing? Why don't you tell the world how you on the bed with your son in the room? Come on. Why don't you tell?
Now this is when Chinese Kitty shows numerous of screenshots from Lil Tjay in her DMs, calling her beautiful and things like that. Now this is when Chinese Kitty started to make videos and reply to Lil Tjay. Now she was going back and forth saying, you never touched me, this is that, this is that. And at one point, Chinese Kitty pretty much put her foot in her mouth. She said, yeah, of course, Lil Tjay was pretty much giving her everything she wanted, attention, time, phone calls, and things like that. And then she pretty much admitted that Tjay smashed, but she said that it only happened maybe 1 or 2 times and that her son being in the room was completely false. Now, fans in the comments and people following the situation found out how it was funny how Lil Tjay was only 18 years old when it happened, and at the time, Chinese Kitty is over 25 or maybe even older. But I don't see a problem, me personally, I don't see a problem with that. At the end of the day, he's grown, he's of age, and she's of age, so they can do whatever they want at the end of the day.
And you really got to start telling some truth. Yes, to everybody that say, oh, did he smash or you smashed? Yes, we actually were talking for a minute. And yes, I was 24 and I thought he was 19. I didn't know he just turned 19. Whatever. Cool. Age difference. I don't. Whatever. Second of all, stop acting like you wasn't the same person that was literally calling me, begging me like.
So once Chinese Kitty admitted that Lil Tjay hit, it was pretty much a case closed and a done deal record. Now, everyone went on about their day. Now, my thing about Tjay or Lil Tjay is, I understand he's young, but you gotta stay low and you gotta keep it cool. You can't tell everybody, you can't kiss and tell, because that messes up your potential box. And not only you, it messes up your friends and your entourage, because now you have a notorious or you have a stigma about you that you kiss and tell people. Now, if a girl wanted to mess with you on the low, now she's worried about that you might put her information out and all of that. So Lil Tjay, if you're listening or if anybody from your crew is listening, make sure you keep it under wraps, man. We don't kiss and tell at the end of the day. Now, after that, not only did Lil Tjay get the attention from the ladies, he's also getting attention from all of the people in his area of New York. Now, after announcing that he was the king of New York on social media, a lot of the New Yorkers felt different. Now, he went onto his IG page and he said this. He says, forget all of that other stuff going on right now. Only thing I know is I'm shutting down the city from now on. I'm the king of New York. All of this rah-rah stuff and snitching rainbow hair going on in my city is a dub. Now, the real ones gonna understand. May 8th, I'm giving y'all that pain. Now, the Bronx rapper Don Q definitely wasn't feeling Lil Tjay's experience or his statement, as he went to his page with over 504,000 people. Now, he said that Tjay is getting stripped of everything when he sees him. Roll it.
Word to my mother, I'm not saving no more. Next time, drip out of everything, respectfully. I'm telling you now. Don't say my man name.
Now, right after this is when Tjay came back with a powerful reply, telling Don Q to put his lips somewhere, and he called out Don Q, calling him broke, and says that A-Boogie needs to put some money in his pockets. Now, he even said that he's going to take a Highbridge chain. Now, anybody that's really from Highbridge or a part of that label wears a chain. Now, this is when Don Q replied to Tjay saying that he's going to get his goons to actually run up on Tjay, and he's really outside, meaning that he's really outside. Roll it.
Yo, Don Q, yo, suck my. Alright. Going on the Highbridge pack, everything all funny, right?
You already know what's up, bro. I ain't gotta talk to you, bro. Come outside. I'm coming outside, bro. Internet, I'm not about to go back and forth with you on the internet. I'm coming outside, all the way outside. Come outside. That's all I'm gonna say. Come outside and have the same energy. Don't run around. Don't do none of this other shit.
Now, lastly, Lil Tjay said this in a video that he says that he had actual chance with Bella in Miami, who is the baby mama of A-Boogie. Now, A-Boogie is actually friends with Don Q, pretty much best friends. Roll it.
We cool in the morning. I think I could have thwapped Ella, but we tweaked. I went to go get the swimming trunks.
Yeah, we tweaked.
But wasn't.
She was about to bust it open.
Next time, I guess.
Now, after this is when Bella chimed in and she went to her IG saying this. She says, I'm not one of these ladies. Don't ever play with me like that. You wish you could get the time of day. You never smash. I know we're around the same age, but I wouldn't even talk to that little boy. I got morals. Don't play with me. Don't use me for clout. One thing a guy can never do is use me to have one up on my man. Now, this is when Lil Tjay got exposed by a Highbridge goon who actually posted a video of Tjay in the studio, and his energy was very different from how he was talking in the videos. Roll it.
You just say it was over. Listen, keep it cool.
But let's talk about this in the comments. Now, at the end of the day, Tjay is going to have something to say, or people are going to have something to say about Lil Tjay regardless. Now, he's bringing up ladies. He's talking about Chinese Kitty. Now, as far as Chinese Kitty, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I ain't really got nothing to say. Ruby Rose ain't got nothing to say. And with A-Boogie and Don Q, now this is when the situation gets sticky. New York is a big city or a big location, but at the end of the day, this industry is even smaller. They go to the same studios. They mess with the same girls, obviously. And this can get really tricky. So if he's saying he's the king of New York, he has to have all of his T's, dots, crossing all of his T's and dotting his I's. He has to have the goons on deck. Just looking at that footage of him in the studio, he didn't look too comfortable. So hopefully he's saying he's the king of New York. At the end of the day, you got to have security and all of that. Now, at the end of the day, the rainbow hair guy, 6ix9ine, he did have the goons on deck. So he can say he was the king of New York because he was definitely untouchable. But Lil Tjay definitely has to follow that protocol and make sure he has the goons on deck, or he won't be the king of New York for too long. Now, as far as Kodak Black, hopefully he gets transferred to another facility, maybe somewhere closer to home. That way his people could come to him, because he's over 1,000 miles away from his home in Miami. He's in Kentucky. So hopefully, man, you guys can send some actual strength to him, write him a letter or something, keep his spirits up. But at the end of the day, man, that's all I got for you guys. I got Lil Tjay X and Kodak Black. Man, this is an exciting video. I mean, I just want to entertain you guys. Lil Tjay, man, it's some entertainment at the end of the day, because it reminds me of 6ix9ine, just going back and forth with people, man. But listen, thanks so much for getting to the end of this video. If you are a real in the newser, then you know we watched the video from start to end with no skipsies. Now make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're new, make sure you thumbs up the video. Let's see if we can get to 5,000 likes. I am in the news with it, and I will catch you on the next one. And the next one will be tomorrow. Post every day. Signing out.